Romans chapter 5 and verse 3. And it reads, "We can rejoice too when we run into problems and trials, for we know that they help us develop endurance."
What is hope? Hope is our desire to see something happen or become true. Because of that, we often place our hope in objects, experiences, and people, which leads to disappointment for us when our expectations are unrealistic and therefore mismanaged. What we should be doing is placing our hope in our God. Let's take a look at what God's Word holds for us when it comes to hope. Paul wrote that hope doesn't put us to shame because of God's love that's been poured out on us. He also writes that hope that we can see isn't hope. And the best thing we can learn about hope is that our God created it. And as we learn to trust Him, He fills us with so much hope that we're overflowing with it. Hope is an anticipation and expectation that God is working even if we can't see it. It's a spiritual optimism that actually leads to building our faith. We might say that faith and hope go hand in hand. While faith is the belief that God is who He says He is and that we should trust in Him, hope is the expectation that He's there. So when we have hope in God, it actually propels our faith. How do we live it out? Living our lives with hope often comes down to knowing how to navigate our thoughts. We can become overwhelmed and even feel defeated in things that have little to no eternal impact. When plans fail and we're disappointed, we can still have hope despite earthly disappointments. We choose to hold on to the hope that God has prepared a glorious place for us in heaven that will never end. What do I do when my hope is low? When hope feels far off, it's likely that we had situational hope. This kind of hope that we place on temporary things or even people often brings despair. So, take a minute to analyze where you've directed your hope. If you've placed your hope in anything in this world, redirect hope towards God. Our hope is secure when we're grounded in Jesus and are expectant about spending eternity with Him.
And endurance develops strength of character. Character strengthens our confident hope of salvation. And this hope will not lead to disappointment, for we know how dearly God loves us because He has given us the Holy Spirit to fill our hearts with His love. I know what it is to be disappointed. Yes, sometimes in trivial things. I recently went to a shop that said 50% off everything. I was excited until when I went to the counter, I was told my one item was the only item in the entire store, not on sale. But I also know the crushing weight of disappointment in real areas of life. The job that didn't work out, a friend that lets you down. You go through pain. Well, disappointment happens when there is a gap in our expectations. We thought life would give us this, but we only got that. Romans tells us that there is a hope that is free from disappointment. How? Because we are loved by God. Know that today you have the Holy Spirit, you have a confident salvation. Embrace hope today.